Deuteronomy 23, the Lord's assembly. No man whose testicles are crushed or whose penis is cut off can belong to the Lord's assembly. No one born of an illegitimate marriage can belong to the Lord's assembly either. Not even the 10th generation of such children can belong to the Lord's assembly. The Ammonites and Moabites cannot belong to the Lord's assembly. Not even the 10th generation of such people can belong to the Lord's assembly as a rule, because they didn't help you with food or water on your journey out of Egypt. And because they were hired by Balaam, Beor's son, from Pethor of Mesopotamia, to curse you. But the Lord your God wasn't interested in listening to Balaam. The Lord your God turned that curse into a blessing, because the Lord your God loves you. So don't be concerned with their health and well-being as long as you live. Don't detest Ammonites because they are your relatives. Don't detest Egyptians because they were immigrants in their land. Children born to them are permitted to belong to the Lord's assembly, starting with the 3rd generation. Rules for the war camp. When you are camped in battle against your enemies, guard yourself from every possible evil. If an individual in the camp becomes polluted due to a nighttime emission, he must exit the camp area and not re-enter. When the next evening arrives, he must wash with water, and then when the sun sets, he can come back to the camp. The latrines must be outside the camp. You will use them there outside the camp. Carry a shovel with the rest of your gear. Once you have relieved yourself, use it to dig a hole, then refill it, covering your excitement. Do these things because the Lord your God travels with you right in the middle of your camp, ready to save you and to hand your enemies over to you. For this reason, your camp must be holy. The Lord must not see anything indecent among you, or he will turn away from you. Escape slaves. Don't return slaves to their owners if they escape and come to you. They can stay with you in your own community or in any place they select from one of your cities whenever seems good to them. Whatever seems good to them. Don't oppress them. Conceited workers. No Israelite daughter is allowed to be a conceited worker. Neither is any Israelite son allowed to be a conceited worker. Don't bring a female prostitute's fee or a male prostitute's payment to the Lord your God temple to pay Solomon's promise, because both of these are detestable to the Lord your God. Charging interest. Don't charge your fellow Israelite interest, whether on money, provisions, or anything you might loan. You can charge foreigners interest, but not your fellow Israelites. Do not do this so that the Lord your God blesses you in all your work on the land you are entering to possess. Solomon's promise. When you make a promise to the Lord your God, don't put off making good on it, because the Lord your God will certainly be expecting it from you. Delaying would make you guilty. Now, if you simply don't make any promises, you won't be guilty of anything. But whatever you say, you should be sure to make good on it, exactly according to the promise you made freely, made to the Lord your God, because you promised it with your own mouth. Neighbor's goods. If you go into a neighbor's vineyard, you can eat as many grapes as you like until full, but don't carry any away in a basket. If you go into a neighbor's grain field, you can pluck ears by hand, but you aren't allowed to cut any of your neighbor's grain with a sickle. Thank you for listening to this chapter, and God bless you.